Still wait for some people to come in.
No.
Wow, it took a few minutes. It just kept cycling. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you hook yours up too?
Yeah, all I gotta do is just hit it.
Okay, go ahead and hit it. We are live. Hey, Connie. Hey, Savannah. How you two doing? All right.
There we
Hey,
go.
Jenny. You
Hey,
better not
Vinny.
be chat jumping. You better just park your butt right in there. We got some funny ones today.
Hey, Savannah. Hey, Connie. Hey, Vinny Vin. I'm addicted. I started watching Yellowstone. Have you ever watched Yellowstone?
Oh yeah, we're hooked on it. It's starting to getting ready to start back up again. Another season.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, I started watching it. I kept hearing people talking about it, and I it popped up on my feed on YouTube. Hey, Joker. And
Hey, Rippy, Joker.
I was like, man, I want to see this. Like it was like some of the best things or whatever.
Yep.
And oh
It's
my God,
amazing.
I've already finished season one and I'm so obsessed now. I'm like, oh my God, why did I not watch this sooner?
Kevin Costner, I think, is his best role out of all his movies and
Yep.
everything. I want to say this one is his best role.
No.
Period.
Yeah, he does really good.
Hey, Spencer. Hey, Sean.
Spencer.
Spencer, I got to tell you something. Ford, I will tell you 100%, he was not trying to clown you or hate on you. I do think the one good advice that he gave you, cut down your videos to like 2 videos a week so you're not over flooding and people are anxious or anticipating seeing your next video.
No.
That's why I only did my cooking once a week and now I'm doing it once every 2 weeks, especially summertime.
No.
It's too hot to be cooking. I ain't worried about getting videos up.
No. Hey, Ripid. I didn't see her there for a minute. I was like, where's Ripid at?
I sent you an email, Rip It, today. Make sure you check it, please. Sean, how you doing? Yeah, it's just I agree with Ford on that point that when you go live over and over every day, put out 10 videos a day, every day. Hey, Shoddy, it just, hey, rolling. Hit the top chat, Rip It. You might be in, or
I,
hey, Apple Creek.
hey, Apple Creek. I think she's over on mine. I pinned Lori's link at the top on my side.
Oh, okay.
If
Rip
you
It,
want to
you're
look
in Maka's chat.
at yeah.
That's why there's nobody over there. We're trying to get people to dual stream for everybody, though.
Mm. Hey, rolling.
It is good to see you, Apple Creek and Stotty. Look at you
Hey, Sean.
rolling. He just rolls all in like he just got out of bed, don't he?
No.
It's okay. You were just over there, and we do get people go back and forth. So we always
Yeah.
tell people go hit up Maka's too.
Yes, Betty. I'm starting to slowly go live. I almost done it on my own the other day, but I chickened out.
She knows if she wants to go live and she goes chicken, all she has to do is pick up that phone and say, Lori, I'm going live. Jump on this panel with me, and we've got this.
Yeah.
She knows I'm there anytime. Even if
No.
I'm sleeping, I'll jump awake to help her.
All right.
So we've got an interesting show for you guys today, don't we, Maka?
Yes, we do. There you are, Ripid. We do. We do.
You want to tell them about it? What is it about?
Our topic for today is weird state laws.
It's just Maka 8877, Vinny. At Maka 8877.
Hmm.
You know, I keep telling Shotty that everybody keeps asking us to do another show rolling, but Shotty's just ignores me.
Oh,
He's on vacation right now. Hey, Kobe.
hey, Kobe.
So I told him that it's popular. Everybody, because we both are knowledgeable in music, and people just loved the album and the vinyl and us doing it. Oh,
No.
it was last week. Okay. He was enjoying the beach and met some cutie pies on the beach.
Oh,
He had himself a vacay relationship.
nice. Those are always the best.
Yep.
Summer love.
Maybe it'll carry over. I told him I hope it carries over.
Yeah,
So they were having a good time together.
that's
So
cool.
sometimes it goes over and over and over.
Mhm.
Isn't that what Tim McGraw and them said? Over and over again.
Oh, yeah. Who was that? Nelly. Oh, I love Nelly.
Yes. Oh, I do too. I didn't like when he did his little band aid under his eye, but he wanted to stand apart and
He
him
had
and
a boo
Kelly.
boo.
Yeah, that was a big boo boo.
Thanks, Savannah.
But he's back, and once he gets back into his routine, we will be getting our music show back on the ground
Mhm.
once every 2 weeks to start and see how that way he with his schedule doesn't feel overwhelmed. If we want to do it an extra show in the month or two, we can, but at least two.
Yeah, that'll
So
be awesome.
yep, we gotta get our ladies up and going too.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a ladies going, and then Brookie was having trouble with it. So we are not copying anybody because we were originally the
Yes.
ladies with open panels.
Yes.
So want that known.
Right.
All right, so we do have, like Maka said, we have some weird state laws, and so we're going to bring them to you guys, and then we're going to have a little competition. I did get a laugh earlier. Vinny did another Tweakerville and them trying to get into their little Hot Wheel Barbie cars.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I had it pulled up.
Rip it, because you know what? If everybody would just use their imagination, there's so many people out here trying to start shows and steal other people's content instead of being unique. It doesn't take long to just sit there and come up with something. Vinny come up with his, Shadi has his, me and Maka, sisters, when I came up with the late night, it doesn't take a lot. So I don't like copying anybody. So I don't want anybody to feel, oh, they're being copied. No, no,
Mm,
not when we had the open panel, women's panel first.
yeah.
So, but I don't mind if there's 20 women's panel. Don't get me wrong. I want everybody. You want to have a bunch of women doing channels? Yep. I am. I'm doing a hairspray channel rolling. Oh, you're going to start it. You got enough hairspray left for eyebrows. Okay. And Rip it on that note, as you're saying, all about the water.
Oh,
Always. Never drink
oh.
YouTube water or bath water.
Nope.
Mm, exactly. Sorry. I don't mind if I inspire people to do certain things, and I don't mind coming up with shows and giving them away to people either. I've done that.
Well,
So, all right. You want to go first? Oh, Maka.
yeah, I can go first.
All righty.
Um, in in the state of Kentucky, women in bikinis must be accompanied by at least two officers or officials or be armed with a club when appearing on a highway, with an exception for women below 90 pounds and above 199 pounds.
So if they're below 90 or over 190, they're okay because
Yes,
nobody's going to look at them or want them in a bikini. But if they're in
it,
that sweet spot with that tiny little waist and the big boobs,
uh-huh.
they have to be escorted by men or police, I mean,
Police
not
officers are an
without a
official.
stick.
Yep, or with the club. I would
Well,
take the club.
well, look at that. You hear that, women? If you sexy in a bikini and you don't carry a club, You better have the cops because you're not allowed to walk the street in Kentucky in a bikini.
Right. I saw that and I was like, "Do what now?" I had to, like, actually keep looking things up because I was like, "That can't be right. That can't be right."
No. Okay, I have a weird one, and this is not a shot at anybody. This is true. We were looking at weird facts. So I think people are going to get a kick out of this. And no, this isn't about, oh, I'm warning people, you're going to go to jail for doing this. No, this is true under weird facts. In Louisiana, in one city or one parish, let's say me and Maka, you're at work, right? And I want to do
Uh-huh.
a favor, something nice for you. It is against the law for me to order a pizza for friends. I can only order for myself or it's a $500 fine.
Holy crap.
So I can't send you a pizza at work for you because you're working late because it's not your name that didn't pay for it. So I can be fined a $500 fine for sending my friend a pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not stupid? You can't send a friend. And that's what the wording was, a friend. I guess okay to do strangers, but you can't
Right.
send friends pizzas paid for.
Oh my gosh. That is weird.
It is. I thought people in the chat would get a kick out of that one, and you too. So,
Yeah.
sorry if you're at work, anybody in Louisiana, and you say we're friends, and I pay for a pizza sent to your house. It's against the law, and I'm going to have to pay $500 plus the cost of a pizza that you're not even allowed to take possession of. So, no
That's
pizza.
that's ridiculous. Like, why would you do like wonder what caused that law?
I don't know. Now, strangers can have pizzas delivered all you want, but you can't do it to friends. It literally says to friends. Hey, No Fair Trucking, how you doing?
Ain't no fear.
I delete the total war against the pizza laws. All right, your turn, Micah.
Let's see. I'm just gonna pick a random. Let's see. Officers cannot arrest people. Well, arrests cannot be made on Sundays or July 4th.
And
So,
what state's that? Hey,
in the
Rocco.
state of Ohio.
Wow. So on the July 4th, people can break the law because they're not allowed to be arrested.
Yep.
And on Sundays.
Rock on. On
Wow.
Sundays and 4th of July.
Ain't that some weird crap?
hmm
All right. Do you know you are not allowed to snore in the state of Louisiana unless your windows are all shut and secured, completely locked? If your neighbors hear you and call the police and you have a window that's open or unlocked, you will be fined 1K.
Oh my God.
Exactly, Savannah on River Street. Yep. So poor
Right.
Tim. I'm glad that it's so hot down here almost all year long. We have to keep the windows locked because I'd be fined a 1K every day.
That is crazy.
Now, Spencer, some of these laws, they're on the record on the books, but they haven't been enforced in probably
Yeah.
anywhere from 5 to 50 years.
Yeah.
We just were finding the most outrageous, funny laws that we could find in our states and surrounding.
Well,
So, your turn.
let's see. Uh, you, in Minnesota, you cannot be charged with drunkenness.
Drinking or drunken?
Drunkenness.
Oh, wow.
So if like I guess like if you're drunk like out in public or anything like that, they say they can't arrest you.
Well, there are a lot of drunks up in that area. They're trying to do tourists. They want the tourists in there, I bet.
Right.
Okay. Do you know in the state of Louisiana, if you're at a wake? Now, You guys are going to think you're hearing this wrong, but you're not. If you're at a wake, you cannot have more than 3 sandwiches. Hey, Ghost of Shadows, how you doing? Good to see you back come around again. So I said, like I said, at a funeral, at a wake, you are
Mhm.
not allowed to have more than 3 sandwiches.
But wonder if you're one of those people that when you're anxious or upset that you want to eat a lot.
The host can have you picked up and you will be fined.
That's some bull crap there.
I know, right? 3 Sammys. That's all you're allowed is 3 of those little finger sandwiches while you're stuck there for like 8 hours, 6
Mm,
hours.
heck no, I'd be taking one and going in the bathroom or something.
I know, right? You can't sneeze or burp in a church. Wow.
Oh,
All right, your turn.
um, let's see. In the state of Kentucky, you have to shower at least once a year.
Ew. Once a year.
At least once a year, you have to take a shower.
Man. How you been, GOS? It's good to see you. Once a year, you must take a shower, guys. So that's a state. It can. What state was this again?
That was in the state of Kentucky.
Explains a lot.
Mhm.
For yeah, I'm not even going to there. All right. Do you know you are not allowed to do fake wrestling in some parishes in the state of Louisiana? You have
Like,
to be real wrestlers. You cannot do fake wrestling and having kids wrestling out in the yard or nope, that's against the law.
so, like, oh my gosh.
I know, right? Some of these you're like, what?
Yeah, it's weird. Like some of these that I've come across are just wild.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see. In the state of Indiana, you can't catch catfish with your bare hands, or you
Wow.
can't catch fish with your bare hands. Sorry, got tongue-tied on
A
that
lot
one.
of people love that catfish with your bare hands.
Mhm.
That's a sport for in some.
No,
All right. In some cities or parishes in Louisiana, do you know it's illegal to be an alcoholic?
really.
Yep, it's illegal to be an alcoholic.
Oh my gosh. There's going to be a lot of people screwed on that one.
Mhm, especially down in New Orleans, right?
Right?
Mardi
Yeah,
Gras. La-
it's not down in there, is it?
I'm not saying because I don't want to
Okay.
be associated with some
Okay.
of these.
Okay.
Hey, Ghost, in case you didn't know, Maka is the co host of this show with me.
Hey, Ghost. Hey, Victoria.
Hey, Victoria, she snuck in. Oh, no, she didn't sneak in. We caught her. Okay. All right, your turn.
Uh, it's illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your pocket.
They had to be hired. That's those alcoholics making these rules, aren't they?
Right? But you're not allowed to carry any type of ice cream or ice cream cone in your back pocket.
Well, alrighty. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
Hey, Square's Rusty now. All right.
Hey, now.
In Louisiana, it is illegal. You will be arrested and sent to jail for tying your alligator to a fire hydrant. Tying an alligator to a fire hydrant. Now, who the hell's going to get close enough to a damn alligator and say, here, let me stick you on the fire hydrant so if my house starts on fire, nobody can get to it?
You would be surprised, I'd say.
You know what? You're right. I'm not going to ask who because there's always going to be that one that tries it. That
Right?
drunk that could go to jail for being an alcoholic.
There you go.
That's where it is. uh,
Let's see. Women have to get husband's permission before making a hat purchase.
Mm,
It's illegal for a woman to purchase any type of hat without their husband's permission to
right,
purchase it.
Ghost? I think they are taunting us to break them too.
Yes.
That's crazy. That had to be like from the 40s and 50s where women had no say so
Mhm.
and had to have their men's permission to even buy a hat. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know if you work for the city, any of the cities in Louisiana, you're not allowed to drink water in a meeting?
To what? Well, how
No,
do they expect people to like talk?
you're to talk, and if you get thirsty, you have to wait till the meetings are over. But you're not allowed to drink water in the meetings. I guess I
That's
would just
crazy.
take some sweet tea and say, "You just said water."
Right.
So,
Exactly.
hey, Manis.
Menace, hey, buddy.
Victoria, how'd the doctors go? Because you know she broke her arm. She fell the other night.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I saw where she was getting her an appointment.
all right,
Mm.
your turn.
Okay. If a woman wears red panties on a Sunday, she must marry the first man who proposes to her.
Shit, I would burn all red panties if I was a single back when I was 19, 20. There went my red panties.
I was like, where in the world would that come from?
I have no idea. Maybe because streetwalkers, they were trying to clean up the
Ah,
streets.
maybe.
If we see your red panties, you got to marry.
Yeah,
I
whoever
bet.
proposes to you first.
I bet a lot of men stayed in their apartments or their houses that day. They're like, we don't want to marry anybody, just anybody wearing a red panties. Hey,
Right.
sister. Hey, Golden.
Hey, Meg. Hey, Golden.
All right. Do you know in Louisiana, you had to have a special permit in order to let your goatee be seen? A
Oh my,
goatee on your
like,
face. You had to have a special permit in order to have a goatee out in public.
oh my gosh.
What were you supposed to do if you had facial hair? I don't know what you would have to do.
I
How
don't
are you
know.
going to cover it?
I couldn't live there because I like men with facial hair.
I'm hoping that's a long, long, long and not enforceable one anymore since goatees and beards are everywhere. But yeah,
Right.
you needed a license to be able to show a goatee in public in the state of Louisiana.
That's
Hey, Storm.
crazy.
Golden's like, I just shaved my beard yesterday. No,
Hey,
no one's
Storm.
following that law, Ghost, for sure.
No.
Uh,
Let's see. Oh, it's my turn, ain't it?
yep.
Let's see. I've got like 2 pages, so I'm trying to just kinda skip through them. Let's see.
Mine too, Savannah.
You can't fire guns or set off explosives at weddings.
Well, who would do that? Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Good to see you always. Well, that's crazy. I wouldn't want somebody shooting guns in the air on a wedding day, anyways, if one came down and happened to catch my groom.
I could see, like, setting off, fireworks or something, like, if you're outdoors or whatever, but
This is no fines. This is straight to jail. No gargling in public. So all those hookers, they have to swallow because they're not allowed to gargle, or they will go straight to jail. So no gargling,
they're
guys.
screwed.
Yep. Can't gargle in public, or
Oh
you
my
go straight
god.
to jail.
The shotgun weddings, yeah, Savannah.
That's true.
Uh,
Maybe that's what those rules were for about the shotgun weddings. You
well,
really can't shoot at the groom if he just decides to run and
that's
doesn't
true.
marry your knocked up girl, daughter.
is in Pennsylvania, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
That
that would make sense.
this our show for the our section before we turn it over to the chat, Meg, is weird laws on the books around us and in the state we live in. All right, your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm. Remember, you get. Wait a minute. Did you just go or did I go? No, I guess it's my turn. That was yours. Okay. You are not allowed to roller skate on the sidewalk in some parishes in Louisiana. So they want your kids to get on their roller skates and go roller skate in the road so they get hit
Oh,
by cars.
that's crazy. It would be safer for them to be on the sidewalks.
Yep, for sure. Meg, the chat scares me and Maka too because you guys lead us down some wild. Hey, Scooter, you
Hey,
guys lead us down paths that get us in trouble, not
right.
you.
Hey, Scooter.
In
Yeah, that,
Maryland, you could be hung for stealing livestock. Well, if you're
uh,
stealing people's animals, you should be hung. I like that one.
no.
Squares, fun talk. Man, there are a lot of squares in here today.
Uh-oh.
All right. Your turn, right? Because I just did
Yeah,
the roller skate. Okay.
yeah. Let's see. A woman can only marry the same man. I couldn't get a definite answer. It's either 3 or 4 times. So you can't marry the same man more than 3 to 4 times.
Well, damn, how many times do you got to be hit upside the head? If it didn't work the first three, you don't go for more.
Right.
Um, in Louisiana, you're not allowed to bring your pet snakes to any parades.
Well, that sucks.
It's a 5,000 uh, bond,
Holy crap.
up to a 5,000 bond. So no
Oh,
snakes at parades,
dang.
which makes sense. There's people who are afraid, little
Well, yeah,
kids. You don't want
true.
them running out in the road getting hit by one of the vehicles. And I just don't see why you would bring a snake.
True.
Do not say a service animal. What's it going to do? Hiss in your ear to wake you up if you're having a seizure? No, no.
Yeah,
So now, I don't mind certain kinds of snakes at a parade.
right.
I dig trouser snakes. No,
Uh,
I'm just
I knew that's where I was fixing to say what kind, and I stopped myself. I was like, nope, I know where that's going.
only when I'm next to Tim, of course. Everybody knows that. But that's the only kind of snake anybody should have at a parade. Anyways, and keep it covered. You know, keep it in its skin. You know what I mean? And you don't need to be
Right.
waving your snake around.
Twirling it like a baton.
Yep, jump ropes. All right, your turn. Try to get more trouble for that one.
Let's see. It's illegal to shoot anything other than a whale from a moving vehicle.
Wait, you can shoot a whale.
Mhm.
Are they talking about like a big girl or a big guy, or like a whale in the ocean?
I don't know. Well, the state that it came from isn't even around an ocean. So I
So they're
was a
talking
little
about on the
confused with that.
street.
Yeah, I was a little confused.
All right, they should have put what is the definition of a whale.
Right.
Um, in Louisiana, it's illegal to pour your drinks out onto the ground.
Oh,
I guess they just want you to throw full bottles of whatever fluids into and liquids into the trash. So when the people come and pick it up, they get covered in everybody's used sodas and drinks.
uh, huh.
No diaper deliveries on Sunday. It's illegal and no squirt guns.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I do not live up in Massachusetts.
No. No, they have some weird, very weird laws.
Well, isn't that where Bernie Sanders is from too? That
Oh,
explains it all. And Pocahontas, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, up there. All right.
Hey, Dan and Amy.
Hey, Dan, Amy. So which one was that? Oh yeah, drinks out. All right, your
All
turn.
right. Um, you are allowed to walk around nude on your own property if you have a license for it.
So you could walk around nude on your property, but you need a license.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go get a license to be naked on our own property.
Right.
Alrighty, let's see.
Hey, Ford.
Well, Scooter's right. You know what, Scooter? Okay, in Massachusetts, you need a license to wear a goatee. I just said that in Louisiana, we had the same law. Hey, Ford, that is in Muff. Those were the exact same thing as you had to get a permit. Hey, Chanel, how you doing? In order to wear a goatee, but it is illegal to deliver diapers, and squirt guns are banned.
That's
Scooter
crazy.
sent me the screenshot of it.
Hey, Chanel. Hey, Muff. I didn't see Muff come in. That's crazy.
So your turn.
Uh, where was that one at? In the state of Oklahoma, tattoos were banned until 2006. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So we got two people from Maine in the house right now, Muff and Scooter.
Oh,
Then we got Chanel with that long curly locks of hair. Hey, weird as F, as in you know what that means. How you doing, weird?
hey, weird.
Hey, Seymour, how you doing? Been a long time. All right.
Seymour.
If you're drunk, you may not pass out on the sidewalks. The street's okay, but you will not litter the sidewalks with your drunken, passed out bodies. To me, that makes, here, let me, pass out on people's driveway or, their driveways, their yards, but not
Right,
the sidewalks. No, we can't have a public space, you
right.
know.
Some of these are just so off the wall. I
That's why we decided to do it.
know.
it
It was fun looking these up, though.
was.
Ah,
Especially not realizing. I mean, I know Louisiana got some colorful people down here, with the
well,
Cajuns, and then you got the French Canadian, the French Cajuns, a bunch of it.
well,
Damn it, but the sideways is the best, Miss. I know for right. I ain't never been drunk and to pass out on anything, but Amy's in the store again. Every time
uh-oh.
Dan takes Amy to the store, even if she don't buy anything, she's in there for 3 hours. She's got to pick up everything and look at it.
Oh, I can't say much because I'm the same way. Especially the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, I can stay at Lowe's. Those three stores I could stay in for hours.
Not me. I know what I want what I need. I go in, I get it, and I leave. Now, if I'm with the baby, when we go to the toy aisle, I'll do everything and look at everything with him. What do you want?
Right.
You show Gigi what you want. Hey, Justice.
Hey,
And I
Justice.
know what he really wants because he'll look at it, he'll watch his tablet for a little bit, and then he starts handing me boxes to open so he
Oh,
could play with the toys right then and there.
uh,
And when I say, well, you got to wait till we pay for it, he'll put it back down. I was like, yeah, he's not in a hurry to get that. Yeah, Maka, stop encouraging her, Dan says.
sorry, Dan. I'm the same
Meg, Rip It was over there too. She's like, I can't see, what are you guys talking to? She was over in Maka's chat by herself.
way.
Well, I appreciate you coming in and saying hi to us, Weird. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Weird.
You're welcome anytime. You know that. So,
Yeah, anytime I'm with my husband and I'm like, I want to go to, let's stop at Lowe's. And he's like, oh, not Lowe's. I'm like, yes, I need a little Lowe's in my life today.
See, that's Tim. Tim is one that if we go to uh, Walmart and I tell him what to pick up, right?
Oh,
He will come home with 20. I sent him yesterday for 3 items, right? Water,
right.
bread, and something else. He came home with 6 bags. Well, I needed some stuff for me, but I didn't give you a list of me. It was three, not me and the three. No. All right.
It's
Everybody
three.
knows Louisiana throws beads, right?
Uh-huh.
It is illegal to throw beads from a third story and higher.
Oh, I could see that though. That could kind of get dangerous.
The little plastic beads,
Yeah. I
you're
mean,
just tossing them.
yeah, but you think about it, if you toss them hard enough, you might be able to knock somebody.
But that's not really what they're complaining about, Maka.
Ah, true. They
See,
can't see the
you
boobies.
flash exactly. You can't see the titties from a third story or higher. So they make up this law so you're staying on the ground floor to flash your titties so that you can get the beads. That's what it's really about. You are definitely 100% right. It's about the titties. If you didn't think it was about the titties in the chat, you just ain't never been to Louisiana. It's about the titties all day long.
Let's see how many guys pop into the chat now since you said the magic word.
But Dan ain't left. See, look, he says, I'm driving, but I'll be listening. So he got Amy out of the store. He ain't gonna leave when we're talking titties.
Right.
Titties. That should be a mantra for people. Hey, socks.
Hey, socks.
Titties.
To save the Tates of 2024 or the Tatas.
All right. I'll have you do one more and then we'll do that. See if we can let them
Okay.
guess what we talked about.
Well, I'll do a little more. It's not really risky, but whatever. You cannot have sex on a parked motorcycle.
Okay. Let's see. Who? I want to know who would try it on a parked motorcycle with a small kickstand.
It's never mind. Shut up.
All right, guys, we've
Yeah.
got fun that involves the chat now. Maka came up with a great idea.
Mm.
You want to tell them what they have to do on this one?
On this one, we are going to name a weird law, weird, funny, however you want to say it, and we're going to see if you guys can guess what state the law we say comes from.
Amen. So, what's your first wacky law?
Let's see. Where is it at? Did I lose? Okay. Um, imitation butter. It was illegal to have for imitation butter to be the color yellow. It had to be the color pink.
Wait a minute. Butter has to be the color of pink?
Imitation butter had to be the color pink. It was not allowed to be the color yellow of what
Hey,
butter would
teardrops.
normally be.
Teardrops.
Hey,
All
teardrop.
right. So, what state do you think this crazy law is at? You know, when we got hit by Burl, do you know we didn't get any cooler breeze? I wanted to open the windows, but like I told you, it was even hotter.
No,
It wasn't even cool enough. Okay, Rip it says Wisconsin.
nope.
Come on, guys, put your guesses in there. Where do you think imitation butter has to be pink? Or you can't eat it? To me, it sounds like Maine.
Close, but no.
Okay. Ohio,
Nope.
Georgia.
No, too far down.
Okay.
We'll say
So
northeast. Well, I'll give them a hint. It's northeast.
okay. So Nevada would be. Hey, BC, what state must you if you use fake butter has to be pink? Larissa, how you doing? A lot of people just came in, BC and them. So you got some Vermonts, New Jerseys,
Yep,
Boston. Who is
Vermont.
it?
Vermont.
Vermont. Okay. Muff, you cheated. You live up in that area. Cheaters. Okay. Here's one. A frog dies during a frog jumping contest. You are not allowed to eat it. What
I know.
state says you cannot eat a frog from a frog jumping contest if it dies?
I can't guess this one because I know this one.
Oh, BC said that's in Minnesota too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Not Texas, not Louisiana. Not bad guesses, but not those two. California, teardrops, got it. You are
Yeah,
right. You cannot eat a frog, even though you're going to kill it to eat it anyways, to
right.
fry it up. Hopefully, not burn it, but won't taste like chicken then. Hey, Blue Eyes, how's it going?
Hey, Blue.
All right, you're crazy, Law.
Let's see. You can't have chickens crossing the road. Which state does not allow you to have chickens cross the road?
Hmm.
Nope, not Texas.
Your
It's
speech for
that
oh
too, because he won.
yeah. We never did think about adding a price for this because we did. This was just random that we thought about, But we
Yeah.
always try to include the chat. Kansas, Kentucky,
Nope. Nope.
okay. No Texas, Montana,
Nope.
Georgia,
Yep.
Georgia.
Who
Blue
said
Eyes got
Georgia?
that one.
Blue eyes? Okay.
Okay,
I missed
all
that
right.
one. Oh, I see why. I gotta look on the I was looking on the wrong chat.
So we had people that were in the wrong chat. Now we got you looking at the wrong
Okay.
chat. All right, all right. Okay, what state is it illegal which you can end up being arrested for allowing people to copy off your academic work? Hey,
Ooh.
Dom, we love you too. So it's not just getting detention for having your friend copy, you could be arrested. It is illegal to have somebody copy your work academically wise. No term papers, essays, none of that. Nope, not Massachusetts.
Hmm. Hey, Dragon.
Blue Eye said her mom was just talking about this 2 days ago.
Oh,
Nope, not North Carolina. Nope, not Massachusetts. Not Hawaii or New York. There is a couple answers that are a couple people who got it close, but no cigar. I'll tell you this, it's another blue state where the mask mandates were like Hitler in charge of you.
oh,
Nope, not no South Carolina. Little far south, no Minnesota. Not quite north enough. Nope, not Maryland. Not Mississippi. New Jersey, South Dakota. Nope, not quite northern enough. Virginia, nope. Still a little too far south. Nope. It is Connecticut, guys. Somewhere close. They were saying Mass,
Uh,
but it's Connecticut. And that's one of those little states
oh,
that people usually don't answer or think about
uh,
or
yeah,
try
that's
not to.
I didn't even think about that when I was sitting there trying to pinpoint. I was like, yeah.
I think that one's Elizabeth Warren. The one was Bernie Sanders in this one. It was Connecticut, Storm. All right, your turn.
Uh, let's see. Huh, here's one. Um, you cannot play the lottery, being like Powerball, something like that, in this state.
You can't play. Hey, Lacey, how you doing, honey?
Hey,
So
Lacey.
you can't play the lottery in this state?
Yeah, you cannot play the lottery,
Okay,
and it will
that's
be a
weird.
shocker.
Wow. BC says Oregon.
Nope,
Tattoo says Connecticut.
nope,
Hmm.
not
Well,
Utah.
glad you're alive, Lacey. Vegas.
Yep, Nevada. Might as well say,
Wow.
I mean, Vegas, Nevada, same thing. Yep. No, isn't that weird?
That is totally weird that you can't do Powerball or lottery in the biggest state that's known for gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's why it takes away from their casinos.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to do one more because then we got to let the chat have theirs. So you'll have one
Okay.
more. All right.
Okay.
My last one, guys, is you cannot participate in dwarf tossing or it'll cost you $1,000 in fines. What state is it illegal to toss dwarves around, little people? Now, Spencer, you know you couldn't outchug me. Nope, not Nevada or Ohio. Nope, nope, not Virginia. No, Menace, I know you're into that, but no, not Alabama or Washington. Florida. Rippett's got it. It's Florida. You are not allowed in Florida to throw little people around. Any other state you're allowed to. You can have it's like frog tossing or cornhole. That what is that cornhole where you throw
Cornhole.
the little bags into the yes. So you can
Oh,
play cornhole with little people, but not in Florida. If you participate in tossing little people, you're going to lose. Lacey goes, well, damn, there goes my vacation plans.
right.
Teardrop's like, damn it, I challenge that answer. Go do it, Tattoo, and let us know if you get arrested or if this is one on the books that's an old one.
Oh,
All right. Your last one for tonight for that.
okay.
This was a
Uh,
fun one.
I know, right? It's pretty fun.
Somebody said
I
Kingsville, Kentucky.
uh, you can't dance while wearing a sombrero.
Okay, well, we know Mexico's off the table because they dance in sombreros all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, damn, every state has Mexican restaurants and they dance in their sombreros for happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's going to go to jail.
Right?
Hmm. Let's see. Would that be California?
Nope.
Hmm. Lacey says Texas.
Nope.
I'd be shocked if it was Texas.
Yeah, I would too.
Arizona.
Nope.
Hmm. Illegal to dance in a sombrero. Alabama.
Nope.
Georgia.
Nope.
Huh. Oklahoma.
Nope.
Huh. Missouri.
Nope.
North Carolina.
uh,
Pennsylvania.
no. I'll give you a hint. It's in the I want to say about Midwest.
Tennessee. New Mexico. North Dakota.
New Mexico.
All right, Rip it, got it again. One thing for certain, our government's trying to nickel and dime us every which way they can with these BS rules and laws.
I know, right?
Right, BC? And if they upheld this, I mean, you can't, just because you can't see somebody's boobies on the third or fourth floor, so it makes it illegal to do your beads to somebody on the third floor, so they have to be down on the first or second, just so the officials on the parade can see your titties.
Yep.
That's crazy. And if you're strong enough to toss little people and they want to be cornholed, why can't a little person be cornholed like the normal people?
Right.
A lot of people like to be cornholed. Little people too.
Right.
That is a hate crime that they get in trouble if they get cornholed.
Right.
They should challenge that.
Could you imagine though if they did try to enforce all these laws that are like that?
Yeah. I want to go get an alligator and tie it to a fire hydrant, which we already know you can't park in front of fire hydrants, then you can't attach anything to a fire hydrant.
Right.
So why make a law about an alligator being hooked to it? But not your dog, but your
Right.
alligator.
Right. I saw
That
one where you couldn't use a ferret. I can't remember what state it was in, but you couldn't use a ferret to hunt.
well, that's because Richard Gere used it to hunt for his pleasure zone. He put that gerbil of that ferret right up the bungholio to try to find pleasure zones. Teardrop is taken giving autographs. Just don't push in the lines, everybody.
Right.
He likes to midget bowl. I would think they don't roll very good. All the angles are off.
Mhm.
I'm going to go to hell. I better not say that.
There's a couple of things I was going to say, and I was like, no, I better not
No,
say
we're
that.
not done, BC. We do our first half of our show is a topic that me and her pick to entertain, and then the second half is the chat's choice. So you're in time. You did not miss, but the beginning, the
No.
first hour. So his no zone. His pins are bigger than the midgets. All right, chat. Where are you going to take us? And I am not going to go to hell by talking about midgets being thrown down bowling aisle. I just, alleys, can't do it. Macha might.
I'll stay in the safe zone.
Well, HBR is afraid of them, but I know Menace prefers little people for his entertainment. Oh, you were
Mm.
saying hi to Victoria. Okay, my bad.
Oh,
What state is it illegal for a woman to go through her husband's pockets while sleeping? Well, it ain't going to stop any woman.
no.
Oh, yes, you do, Menace. I've got you on a live on my panel talking about how you adore little people dressed as clowns. They just rock your world. Am I lying, Maka?
No.
He has
Sorry.
said it. He
Mm.
argued it, did he not, for an hour?
Yes.
I like me little people in the bungholio.
I have no TV for my bunghole.
Yep. I'm going to tongue the fart box. Which state is it illegal to throw pickle juice on a trolley? Let's see. I would have to say California because they're the only ones I know with trolleys. Ooh, Spencer's afraid of little people and clowns like HBR and Menace. We know
Uh-oh.
somebody else. Spencer, you never say what you're afraid of
Mm-mm.
because, like, Holly's afraid of spiders, and Sin and everybody sends her spider pictures.
Yes.
HBR and Menace are afraid of little people dressed as clowns. They get little men. They get little people dressed as clowns, scary clowns. Maryland, they said.
That would be fun, Spencer. A midget Pennywise.
Ooh, they can make a movie out of that. Big and little.
Hmm. Hey, Connie.
Pennywise and Son.
There you go.
Oh, Rhode Island.
Rhode.
Okay.
Oh,
Hers is in Rhode Island. They are some weird, weird. Connie, good to see you. Did you make it home, Connie? Any damage? If everybody can put out prayers for Christy, Yant, her and her family are safe. That's what counts. But she did have a tree go through her roof of her house. So, hey, Gray Wolf.
crazy.
Where have you been, Gray Wolf? We're used to
Hey,
his little
Gray.
commentary, ain't we?
Yeah.
And here he is talking about kicking little effers around. New Jersey, you're not allowed to do the pickle juice. Okay. No damage. Well,
Oh,
that's good to hear, Connie. Us either. We had some flooding in certain areas around the parish, and power outage for 7 hours, but it wasn't even worth it to do the generator because it was late at night. It was at 9:30 to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the
uh-huh.
morning. So yeah. Well, you've been missed, Gray Wolf. Just know that.
Mhm.
We've missed you. So, and he even on sisters, because he was dared by sin that he wouldn't do something, and he sure sent those giant nut pictures to sin.
Yeah.
You
I
can't sing
remember
in the
that.
bath. Who won't let? How are they going to know you're singing in the bathtub unless you're? Well, I'm not going to say his name, but anybody,
Right.
if anybody heard that, that's an arrestable offense. I get it, but anybody else singing in the bathtub, most people sound better with
Mm.
the sounds of the water with the walls seems to come
So
out.
I'd
Okay,
be
Connie,
screwed.
not a problem.
I'd be screwed because I always sing in the bathtub.
Oh, come on, it's when you're on the toilet. You get bored sitting on the toilet, your legs are falling asleep, and you're just singing in the toilet, just singing while your husband's in the shower. Like,
Right.
flush, damn it, flush. It stinks.
Right.
Gray's like, I ain't scared of shit. I'll send my balls to anyone. I do too, Lacey, and I don't care if I don't sing the best. I don't care if I'm on key, off key. I do it for me. It's my world. That's why it's on my page called My World. It's my little chunk of the world that makes me happy. People ain't got to tune in, but when you
Mhm.
do, I appreciate it. So Spencer said when he's on the toilet, he sings heavy metal, top of his lungs. So when you're shitting, Spencer, do you like to sound do I would think you most people would be drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot when they're trying to get a turd out their ass. You're squeezing going, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Or push it real good.
That's another one, yeah. Or yell at it. I don't want no scrub. Scrub ain't nobody gonna get no love from me. Hanging out my ass with a passenger ride. If I'm in a bath in PA. So wait a minute. Only if you're in Pennsylvania in the bathtub, Spencer, that's the only place you'll sing? Is in a bath in Pennsylvania? That's weird. Oh, Golden likes when he drops a turd. Stop. It's hammer time. Splash. Stop. Ugh. How about stop and wiggle with it? Stop and wiggle with it. See, there's a lot of potty songs you could sing.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
turds
yeah.
in the potty go round and round. Splish, splash, splash.
It's all
Plop,
your
plop,
fault.
fizz, fizz. Oh, what a turd it was.
It's your fault, Spencer.
No, those came all over where they're going to sing. So the wiggle with it's only during sex, Lori. Okay. I hope it's not the wiggles that you're singing to, Golden. I hope it's like wiggle with it. Trying to think, what is that song? I want to pick a song that fits Menace. at that point. It would be what's the song? Harder. For Tim, it's harder like a rock. Menace is uh, he's begging, just touch it. Ooh, touch it, baby. Ooh. And his wife saying, no, baby, push it. It's just push it. Push it real good. Oh, BC.
Oh my
Maya, go
gosh.
outside. BC says, when I'm on the toilet, I'm always thinking my pecker should grow as much as my balls since they dip in the water.
Oh gosh.
My dog's crazy. I swear she barks at everything that moves.
Oh, mine's been doing that a lot here lately. She used to not be like that, but I don't know what's gotten into her. She sees anything and she's got where she's going crazy.
Damn, Connie's violent. She just yells, get out of my ass, you shitball. You fucking shitball. Damn. That's got to be some hard shit that she's screaming. Oh, talk to him for a minute. I got to get my dog off the couch.
Okay.
Did Daddy leave you up there?
I don't know, Spencer. It's all United States laws that we looked up. I know we've had some fun with it.
Stop it. Stop.
So how's everybody been doing? Everybody surviving the weather?
Silly dogs. Kicks are for rabbits. Or tricks are for rabbits, whatever you want to call it.
I need you to go to every state, Spencer, and break at least one of those laws and see how far you can get.
Okay, is Lacey saying when she shits, it's called a hard knock life she sings?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
a hard knock life. Plop, plop. Connie. Even with the hurricane, our temperatures didn't go down.
Oh, ours
Yeah,
got worse.
yep. It's always the humidity.
Mhm.
So,
I did laundry yesterday and regretted it because I don't think my air cut off for maybe an hour all day yesterday.
now do you have a separate laundry room in the house?
Yeah, it's at the garage. I mean, it's in the house, but it's by the garage.
You know
But
what we did for ours? Ours is in the back of the house, and you go through the kitchen and stuff, and on your way outside, and it's in the
oh,
house still too, but it's in the back part of the house.
well,
We hung insulated curtain up. That way the dogs can go through, underneath it and through it, and so could we. But it keeps everything in the laundry room, and the rest of the house doesn't get overheated from that.
well, I'll close my laundry room door, but I was just where I was running back and forth so much yesterday, it didn't do no good. So I just ended up leaving it open. But I would close it and like, keep the heat in that area. But
Huh. See, I don't mind it being hot. I got so fried, Lacey, a couple weeks ago. My can tell you, I showed her I was red.
mm,
And once I have that first initial burn, it just goes in nice and brown in the multi skin. Jackson's already a little brown, tan little bug running around. His
uh,
daddy's so jealous because his other kids are as pale as he is. And when he has to get them out because they're burning, and he's like, Jax, come on. He just looks at him like, no, no. And he's like, well, come on, we're hot. He's not, and he's not burning. So he
Right.
don't have to have the all that. Uh, I still put sunscreen on him,
Right.
but um, I don't do as heavy for him, just enough to protect him from the sun. I don't want him to have, skin cancer when he's 30, but he tans really nicely.
Well, I
Gray Wolf
wished I
says
did.
he's tan. Yeah, well, yeah, with your complexion, it's harder for you to tan.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go out and I'll get like a little bit of sun in a day or two and it's gone. But I had burned super easy too. So,
Hmm. See, Lacey, you're like me. I have to burn that a really bad burn that first time, and where my skin will peel and stuff when it's done. But once I have my initial burn, no matter where I get it from, where if it's February and I do a tanning bed, or if it's out in the sun on the raft like I did this last time, once that burn goes into my skin, I won't burn the rest of the year. My face will a little bit,
mm,
like my cheeks, but for the most part, I'll be tanned all year.
shoo, gray wolf.
Wow.
I say that was horrible.
That's what I used for Jackson as a 15. It depends on how bad I burned. This time I was out there on the raft and was listening to music and lost track of time. And next thing I know, I was out there for 2.5 hours on my raft, on one of those solar rafts. And yeah,
Mm,
places that don't usually burn got burnt. And it was hard sleeping because every time you'd get comfortable, if you tried to move in your sleep and the blanket or the bed sheet hit that, oh,
oh man. Yeah, I say that wasn't fun.
no. Exactly. Heat is better than the cold. I agree.
See, I like cold weather better.
Ooh, that's the one thing you and me are different on. From everything we've ever
Oh,
talked about, you like the cold and I like the heat.
mm-hmm.
100-degree weather, I'm fine. Below 50, I'm freezing.
Yeah, I like a good cold night. Start a fire, like a little bonfire or something.
Well, that part's cute. Yeah, I forgot about that. Man. All right, let's see. So they got us talking about weather. So we got to get off the weather because, it is what it is. We've got to get into something fun. So where are you guys going to take us today, guys? Usually they're leading us already by now.
Well,
And I guess they have been. We have been on the weather for 12 minutes.
yeah.
People are talking about burning skin, tans and ice cold weather. I run the AC in the winter.
Oh, yeah. I like the cold enough. Especially when I sleep. I love it to be super cold in the room or I cannot get to sleep.
To me, I'm okay with it being 76, whether it's all summer long in the house. 76 is comfortable. And then in the winter, as long as it stays about 70, I'm comfortable. Don't go below it in the
Mm.
house.
Well, see, I have to have uh, at night where usually our air is between 68 and 70. And then in the winter, it's about 68 at night. We usually keep about 68, 67.
Wow, to me, that'd be cold.
Mm.
Do you guys have now I have homeowners insurance, of course, but I also have additional, I have, I gotta remember what it's called because now that I want to talk about it,
You're talking about like the,
American Home Shield.
yeah.
Yep. So I have the regular homeowners insurance that covers all kinds of damages through your insurance, like through State
Uh-huh.
Farm or anything like that. But I also have American Shield.
Yeah.
So, like, if something happens, I don't always have to go to my homeowner's insurance.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, it's kinda like a warranty, like a house warranty is what I call them. We've got that. Like, if something was to happen to, like, any major appliances, like, you just like, it's like a $75 fee, and they'll come out and fix it or replace it.
yep, that's
Yeah.
what we have. And we have the extended where it covers like the pool, washer and
Mhm.
dryer, our hood range, our AC, and our
Yep.
pipes from any of our water pipes all the way out to the curb. I
Yep.
think it's like 500 or 1,000 feet from the house.
Mhm.
So, with that being good too, that does help. Like in these storms, if something happens to the house, you have that additional insurance that, luckily, if you carry enough, you can go stay in a hotel during, you know, for
Right.
people, those like in, uh, a lot of people got flooded out of their homes or
Right.
trees hit their homes, like Christie's and stuff like that.
Mhm.
With the additional insurance, at least they would could go to hotels or something,
Yeah.
because it's going to be a while before they're, a lot of them will just get busy. You call it in, you take the pictures, but you're allowed to start getting chainsaws, and a lot of the neighborhoods will come together and start helping the people. So I'm sure
Yeah.
they've got people out there with chainsaws trying to cut that tree up into pieces and carry it out of their house.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
Lacey.
all right,
Have a
Lacey, have
good
a
one.
great night. Tell Bug we said hi.
All right, Connie. Yeah, that's we got. My stove actually just went out. I've got to call and get somebody out here to take a look at it. And but I'm going to do it through that warranty and that way because I think that it's the um, what is it, like the computer board or whatever on it.
Right.
And where it's an older stove, I think it'll be harder for them to find it. So hopefully I'll be able to get me a new stove
Oh, yeah.
because the top of it, like when you turn it on,
Hmm.
it immediately, no matter if you have it on low or what, it like cranks it all the way up to high
Yep.
and it won't turn off. And then my oven is the same way. You turn it on and it won't turn off.
Hmm.
I had to unplug it and well, I closed the circuit on it. So I've got to get somebody out to look at it.
And for us, it's when we started ours, I mean, we've had it for a while. So whatever price you get into is pretty much what you're going to stay. They add up what your
Hmm.
cost is out of pocket for like a company coming out to your house.
Uh-huh.
But like when our garage door quit opening and shutting the remote, $75, they came out.
Hmm.
And since they couldn't figure out what was wrong, they bought a whole new system for the
Yep.
one garage door. Your dryer goes out or it's not heating and it's not the heating element. They'll just go out and buy something similar to the value of your, and not what it is based on how old it is,
Right.
based on your policy and the same type of
Hmm.
dryer you have or stove or refrigerator and stuff like that.
Yep.
And it don't matter if it's gas or electric. And there's
Uh-uh.
different plan size. So if you guys don't have that additional warranty, there'll be maybe a year or two you don't use it at all.
Yep.
And then turn around and then that one year you're using it every other time you turn around.
Yeah.
You don't get hit. It doesn't go against your insurance either. And that's what's good. Having this extra insurance, yeah, you might pay $100 a month for 12 months and never use it.
No.
But then turn around and you need a new washer and dryer or a refrigerator or something like that goes out, or your plumbing, your pipes back up, and you have to get in there and get it snaked. And oh, it pays for itself right
Yeah.
then and there.
Well, we didn't use ours because we got ours when we first moved in,
Yeah.
and we didn't use it for the first, I'm going to say 4 or 5 years. And we were like, well, this is going to be a waste. Why
Hmm.
should we do this? But then we got thinking, and I ended up upgrading our package because to where it covers the roof. So I wouldn't have to put it, on my home
Yep.
insurance. Um, but we were we were talking about getting rid of it, but then our pipe busted underneath the house and we had to get, the whole line or whatever put in. And it only cost us 75 bucks to where it would have costed us over 1,000 to get it
Yep.
done.
That's what I look at.
So,
By the time you, let's say your pipe bust and underneath your house and you got a concrete slab and they have to go in from the yard and they have to bring in those backhoes. And by the time you rented or hired a plumber to
yeah,
do that with their hourly rates plus their fees and the taxes and expense, 75 bucks is all you got to pay if that happens to your house.
yeah,
So I recommend if you guys, and there's
yeah,
more than just American Home Shield. There's a bunch of different ones, but we've been
yeah.
with American Home Shield since 2009.
Mm,
And I think we've only had to use them maybe 5 or 6 times in all this time,
oh,
but those few times did make it worth it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. And not long after that happened with our pipe, our heat went out and they came out and fixed it. And I mean, it would have costed us, I couldn't tell you how much on that. I can't remember on that,
yep.
but I mean, it saved us a lot.
Our air went out last 2 Memorial Days ago when it's hot as hell down here.
Right,
Or no, it was Labor Day, September, in the hundreds. We had the baby and everything and the dogs. It was a holiday weekend. I called it in. They're like, all right, the company's probably, and since it was a holiday weekend on a Friday, they didn't think they were going to be able to get anybody out till that Monday or Tuesday.
uh,
They're like, but here's the number if you can reach anybody. I did. And I already had the claim number from calling American Home Show. I found a guy that just happened to answer it as he was walking out the door to say, hey, we're closed. We'll see. We'll be back on Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, look, I've got a baby. I got 4 dogs. We're this and this is where we're at and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, are you guys military? And I said, well, we're veterans. And I said, why? And he says, because you know what? So am I. He says, and where you live is on my way home. I will be there. Tell me what the problem is. So I told him, and because I had already the claim number for
mhm,
American, they hadn't got it yet, but because I had got it already and gave it to him, he
right,
knew it would be there probably in the next couple of days. He came out, took my $75, fixed. It was only a little. He said like a $50 part, but that $50 part would have cost us in 100-degree weather with no air for 4 days.
right,
And so it would have been hot. And he
mhm,
fixed it. He ran to the store um, and everything. And he was there late. His wife called and wondered where he was at. And he's like, I'm fixing this. We got a fellow vet that needed me. She says, oh, no problem. And he said, all right, babe. And, whatever else he said to her. And he was explaining to me, it was just a little part on the outside that needed to be fixed.
no,
And he fixed it. And so thanks to American Home Shield.
no,
Now sometimes is it easier just to go like if it's going to be a week or two and you really need something so you just go out and buy it. Yeah, if you already know you need it.
right,
Sometimes, I've bought a dryer before when I've needed it. And I needed it cuz I had clothes in the washing machine and we were catching up from a vacation and I had a bunch of laundry. I just bought it.
right,
But and who wants to wait a week after you just get home? So,
right,
but it is well worth it, guys. So, yeah, you're right, Storm. Pipe work is no nothing.
no.
So, well, girl, are you about ready?
Yeah, I think T's thing started, did he?
No, not till 8:30. He's got about, I think, a half hour. Unless
No.
my phone's wrong. I've only got 7:54.
Oh, no, he's already went live.
What? It's
Yeah,
my
it's at 8:30.
yeah, it's not 8:30 yet. What time do you
Well,
have? It should be,
it's 8:30 my time. It'd be 7:30 your time.
but
Yeah.
it isn't. I got 7:55. So it's Tim is live right now.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't supposed to till 8:30, but so Anyways, I wondered where everybody was going. So,
Uh,
all right, everybody, you head over to Triple T's, and we appreciate you guys. I hope we made you guys laugh. You made us laugh, and you don't have to stay here.
but you, uh-oh, my mind just went blank. That's not good.
He was supposed to do 8:30 Central, not Eastern.
Oh, oh, thank you, Ripid. You too, hon. I always like seeing you in the chats.
I do. I adore her,
I
and
do too.
she's just the most sweetest, soft-spoken. I don't
Hmm.
know. I just adore her. So you
Oh.
don't have to stay here, but or you, yeah.
You
Wait,
can't
you
stay
don't have
here,
to go home.
but you can't stay here.
There you go. See, you got me all messed up on that too. All right, guys, we'll see you at Triple T's because I'm sure he's going to need the mod. So we appreciate every mod that we have over there. And remember, if somebody comes in looking for a fight, you know what? Don't give them one. Cut them off
Right,
at the head. Just cut their knees off from underneath them.
right.
Their legs, I guess. Cut their legs off underneath them.
Well.
So you were raised by wolves. So okay with it. If you say so. All right, everybody. Have a blessed night. And we will see you next week.
Yep. Later, guys.
Booty, 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 booty over there.